Well, let's see what knife I want to carry today. Let's go to my EDC case right here and unroll this. Let's see what I have. I've got a lot of different knives here, a lot of different choices. I just don't know. I don't know which one I want. I could always use another one. I mean, these are 11 of the ones I usually carry, but I'm not feeling this. You know, kind of wish I had another knife to add to this collection.
Happy Father's Day, Dad.
Well, what'd you get me here, bud?
A knife.
A knife? Is it an EDC knife? Yep, it's meant for me to carry. Is this something that you and Mama got me?
That's me.
Just you. Okay, so you went and got this for me. Let's see what this is. I think I might already know. Let me get these out of the way. How sad is this? It's a nice little case I've got here.
But that's the last one.
That's the last one. Oh, I can put it in the back of this case, can't I? You're right. So let's see what we got. Let's set this aside. Put that right there. Oh, no. Let me do that, baby. Yeah, it's a knife. All right. Here, now sit back, because this is a Benchmade. Benchmade knives are very, very sharp. But specifically, this is the Benchmade 665 APB spring-assisted knife. Don't mess with that, baby. Spring-assisted knife. Now, this is the knife that you and Mama picked out for me, right?
That's me.
Just you. Okay, just you. Now, I know about this knife. This knife is an actually discontinued Benchmade knife, but we were able to find it at TKC Knives in Spurger, Texas. So this is the one that y'all picked out for me. Here, watch out, baby. Stay back.
That's me.
Just you. Okay, so you picked this one out for me. Now this knife right here, this is a beautiful knife. First of all, this is part of their blue class knives, which means it's a little bit upper tier everyday carry. Black class is another one that we looked at. That's their more military or law enforcement editions. This is the standard. Here, don't take that apart. This is just the standard EDC. Now this knife right here, being that it's discontinued, it's going to become incredibly hard to find. But what I can tell you from the stats of it is I don't know why they discontinued it, because it's a fantastic knife. Now blade on this one is 154 cm. Yep. That just talks about the warranty and the lubrication of it, and we'll do all that, and I'll take care of that. So this knife is 3.6 inches, 154 cm blade. This black and blue is a G10. Now this knife lists for $210 to $225 depending on the color combo. It's always going to have the same black and blue G10 scales, but the difference would be the blade. Now this is the stonewash blade, so it retails right now, you can find it for $175 to $185, and then the black blade you can find from $185 to $205 I saw on one site. But because they're coming increasingly harder to find, the prices may go up and they may go down. People may discontinue it.
Why did you want to use the pencil?
You don't want to use the pencil right now, baby. Alright, so it's a tip-up carry only. It's a semi-deep carry pocket. Now, this one here is a broad drop point, and let's get to the knife. You ready? Watch out. Alright, so you can see that it is a spring assist model, but what makes this one different is the APB, or ambidextrous push button. Now you know that Benchmade uses an axis lock, and an axis lock is something you slide back. Now what these buttons do is they actually slide the bar back. So you can see the buttons here act as the axis lock, pulling the locking mechanism back. It is a pretty stout lock. Now I know that this is the second series, or the revision 1, and what they did on this knife is they actually took and made the locking system more robust. They said 30% stronger, because there was a possibility that something inside there could fail on the original design. So some people that have the 1 of 1,000 original design, on this one, the revision 2, you have the more robust lock on it. Now, this is the broad drop point with jimping on it, which is really fantastic. The thumb studs are ambidextrous, and the reason they're ambidextrous is this knife is a true ambidextrous knife. It's in the name. It's the APB. So you can switch the pocket clip from one side to the other, or right hand to left hand. And the reason that this is a right hand carry when it's like this is because when it slides in your pocket, the knife blade butts up against the back of your pocket. Now, some people say the reason for that is because if it were this way and it had more room in your pocket and you reached in your pocket, you could eject the knife. Not going to happen with this one anyway. Why? Because it has a safety lock on the top. I love this feature. I wish more knives that were automatic or assisted with this much power, because this one really does have a good amount of spring tension to it. I wish they all had locks. I just read an article where somebody was bashing locks on knives and said they're silly. They're not silly because you need them. Situation like that, trying to reach to keep him from going over, the knife is locked. It's not going to go off. All right? You don't want a knife that's going to accidentally deploy. I mean, you could tear this knife apart, sure, and break that lock, but you can break anything. You can break a seatbelt in a car and you can break the glass. Doesn't mean the vehicle's not safe. But that's an added layer of security right there. And it's a really robust lock as well, and it has nice jimping. So whenever you engage this knife, it's actually a little extra traction. In the lock position, it's full jimping. Even in the unlock position, you still get a good amount of jimping right there in your thumb. Now, this knife is a really good EDC, and it is a true, when I say broad drop point, look at this point right here. I mean, it's a drop point, but it is broad blade with a full belly on it. That's a nice blade. That's that 154 cm. Oh man, that's American blade right there. This is made in America. This is a strong spring assist with a strong safety on there. That's a good click on it. In the blue class, as I mentioned. Oh, I see that, bud. You made a tower over there out of the Benchmade box. Now, this knife will get used a ton. It is going to become one of my primary EDCs, probably along with my 06, that manual folder that I've, for some reason, fallen in love with carrying. But this knife right here, Benchmade went through and discontinued several lines and several models, and this happened to be one of the models that discontinued. I don't know why. Some people said they didn't like the ambidextrous function of these buttons. I find that once opened, the tendency for me is to squeeze both sides, and that's a more natural, because if you're used to the axis lock, well, even though the axis lock can slide with just one finger, just like this one can, as you see, go with one finger either side, it is preferable to do that. Can you have that box right there? Sure. What are you going to build? Another tower? Look at that. For Father's Day, not only did I get a knife, but he got boxes to make a tower. Thank you, Benchmade. You didn't just give us a knife, you gave us happiness with a tower. So, if you can find the Benchmade 665 APB spring assist, and you can find it at a decent price or a closeout price, or at the everyday street price, and you're looking for a stout EDC, this is the knife for you.
Dad, it's complete.
It is complete. And so is this review, because I can't say much more about a fantastic knife that I haven't already said. Again, Benchmade 665, tip-up carry only, ambidextrous, left hand, right hand, beautiful, beautiful. Blue G10 scales with the black on it, so it's black and blue. I mean, this is a really, really nice knife. If you're looking to, yeah, we're gonna end this. So if you're looking to get somebody a fantastic Father's Day gift,
still keep the video on, Dad.
I got this one. Keep the video on, keep it going.
No, keep the video on right now, Dad.
Well,
because the end, we're gonna see how this falls.
And that is how it falls. Benchmade 665 APB box falls just like that. I'm not going to end up keeping it in this pouch, but I'm going to put it up to keep it away from him.
You just need that.
Well, hold on.
That.
Hold on, baby. Tell everybody Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day. Now I can show you how to make it. That you put.
He's going to show me that. I'm going to tell y'all have a good day. Enjoy.
And put that right
Find
there.
yourself a Benchmade knife.
Right there. That's how you make it.
Happy hunting, and I hope you have a fantastic Father's Day and you find somebody special in your life. Thank you.